All right, guys, so here's the question. What happens when a southern Indiana-raised country rock artist takes on a grunge classic from the 90s? Steven Wilson Jr.'s acoustic cover of Nirvana's Something in the Way might just be the answer we didn't know we needed. Let's dive in. I think before we get into the cover, let's talk about Steven Wilson Jr. He was born on July 11th, 1979 in Samoy, Indiana. He grew up with some unique blends of influences. His father, a boxer, introduced him to the discipline in the ring, while his own interests leaned towards music and poetry. A very clever man, he pursued a degree in microbiology at Middle Tennessee State University, but couldn't ignore his passion for music. After college, he formed the indie rock band Autovorn and later worked as an R&D scientist at Mars. However, the call of songwriting was too strong to resist, and this leading him to sign a publishing deal with BMG Nashville in 2016. Since then, he's written songs for artists like Caitlin Smith, Brother Osborne, and Old Dominion. His music is a fusion of country, rock, and grunge, which he describes as death cab for country. I truly can't get enough of his sound. How his dynamic and how he builds a song is something that is inspiring to me, and it connects with me on an emotional level that I've not connected with music in such a long time. Now, to talk about the cover, Nirvana's Something in the Way is a haunting track from their 1991 album Nevermind. Steven Wilson Jr. brings his unique style to this song, starting with a delicate fingerpicking that mirrors the original somber tone of the song. As the song progresses, he intensifies his vocal delivery, adding a raw, emotional edge that pays homage to Kurt Cobain's original performance, while making it distinctly his own. And for some reason, I also feel like there's a little bit of a sound of Chris Cornell in this as well. That's for me personally. I'm a big fan of Chris Cornell. And I absolutely love his music. And I just feel the way he sings this, that's the way it comes across. Steven managed to incorporate percussive elements and layered guitar work, building to a powerful climax that transforms the song into something new yet familiar. It is truly, truly beautiful. Now, I've done the reaction before talking about this because I want to tell you about my feelings and my understanding so you can get that. And now I'll show you my original reaction to the song. Okay, so we're looking at Steven Wilson Jr., Something in the Way. It's an acoustic cover of a Nirvana song from the 90s. And I'm looking forward to this. So, because this guy is absolutely epic. So let's jump in. Here we go. God. Whoa. Cheers, everybody. I'm having a little bit of a drink tonight. This is just some beer I picked up. It's a strawberry wheat beer. I don't know. my God. How do you describe what he is? I get like a little bit twisted in my own feelings when I listen to him sing. Um, it feels like he manages to hit some kind of emotion in me that I can't describe. And I don't know if someone else feels like that. I'm sure you do. But there's something about his voice. I hear Chris Cornell in his voice for some reason. Like, he doesn't sound like Chris Cornell, but there's that. His tone has a similarity to it, but he has a very different way of projecting his voice as well. I'm amazed at how his tone of his guitar is coming across here. It's pretty much with the original melody, but it's so sparse, the sound, and so interesting and gripping at the same time. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. I love this. I love him.
Underneath that bridge, towers from relief, and those animals I've trapped all become my pets. And I'm living off of gas, no steppings from that ceiling. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. Something in the way, something in the way, yeah. Something in the way, something in the
What? Oh my God. This guy is on another level. This guy is on another level. Okay, I've now listened to 3 songs from this guy. That's all. I haven't sat and listened to his album. This song, you can feel. I don't know if you can feel what I'm feeling right now, but that song put me on edge. But in like, I felt really uncomfortable, but really pleasured at the same time. And you know what's weird? it's the sound production around it, how he's got the sound on his guitar, how he uses the dynamic of it is just, it's very unique. It's very, oh my god, like seriously. I was at moments, even right now, I just feel like a little bit, my nerves are a bit twisted in the feelings of what I'm feeling in this song. And it's like that whole ending bit, it's not a solo, it's similar to how I try to play, and I don't play anywhere near like this guy. I'm not saying that I do, but I don't even know how to describe it. Like how he is playing is very similar to how I wish to try to play, with a lot of sound. And it's not about doing solos, but it's about putting dynamic and power into the guitar playing. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. And but he does it on such a high level. And again, is this in different tuning? I think it is in different tuning. It sounds similar to some of his other stuff. That I believe that he's got the top E to a C. I believe. I think there's some tuning differences. I don't know. I don't know what he does. To be honest, I'm not that good a guitar player to actually know the differences. I just can hear some differences. But wow, amazing, absolutely amazing. That's twisted me a little bit. I'm going to be honest. That's absolutely twisted me a little bit. Yeah. Amazing. Crazy. Do you know what? He's truly amazing. Do you know what strikes me is like his background kind of informs his interpretation of his music. It's kind of like his experiences in both the scientific and musical worlds managed to combine with his upbringing gives him a unique perspective, and you can just feel it. I find it hard to always put into words exactly what I feel about him as a singer, as a performer, but that's kind of my sense of what I want to give you. You can feel the tension between his control and his chaos and his discipline and his emotion in his performance. It's truly inspiring. It's truly inspiring. And I think another thing to say about this, it's like a conversation between genres, eras, and like personal histories. You know, that's kind of what his storytelling really does, I think, in this song. Okay, guys, I would love to know what you think. You know, does his rendition honor the spirit of Nirvana while bringing something new to the table? Have you heard other covers that bridge genres in unexpected ways like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And guys, if you enjoyed this way of a reaction, I'm going to try and do more of my stuff like this, where I try and really find out about the singer and talk about it. And I hope that's something that you enjoy. And I will see you in the next one. This has been really cool and really interesting and kind of new for me for this channel. So I hope you enjoy it. This is kind of where we're going to go. Thank you. Bye-bye.